Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dwayne Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the VA's COLA allowance for 2024. When did it go into effect? When can you expect to see the first payment? The differences between 2023, 2024, and some dependent pay. So make sure you stick around. Okay, everyone, so we're going to get right into it, the VA's cost of living allowance. Now, before we do that, I am offering 20% off on my new book, VA Claim Success, for the entire month of December. Go to my website, www.kmd89.com. Right before you click on that Buy Now button, you'll see the code VET20, VET20, to get your 20% off. So, the VA has come out with their COLA increase for 2024. I'm going to show you what you need to do to verify, to make sure you're getting paid the correct amount. When did the COLA go into effect? When can you expect the first payment? And I'm going to provide some, not all, but some dependent pay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Slide number one. Here in slide number one, you can see that this is a disability breakdown letter. Also in my book, on page 119, I have this same slide, the same figure, okay? Now, immediately after you watch this video, you want to contact the VA at 800-827-1000. Again, that's 800-827-1000, and you want to request this letter. And the letter is called a disability breakdown letter. Now, this is just an example. Okay, you can see I put up there example only. All right. On this letter, it's going to give you some really good information. See to the left, towards the bottom, it says 70%. That is what they're currently paying you. Okay. Obviously, this particular veteran falls between 65 and 74%. So therefore, the monthly payout is 70%. It also gives you some additional information, the disability you're service connected for, and the 4-digit diagnostic code. That is some good information that you want to have in your arsenal. Okay, so again, you call 800-827-1000 to get this letter to determine your overall percentage. Now, you can find other documents like the rating code sheet. If you have a copy of your claims file, that will have your overall percentage. Also, you can find it on a summary letter if you go to va.gov, okay? But this is, I think, the easiest way if you don't have your VA claims file. Now, when you call that 800 number, you want to let them know, hey, send it to me by email. They can do it. If the person doesn't want to do it, tell them thank you, hang up, call back, and speak to someone else. Now, if you call midday on a Monday, you're probably going to be on hold for a while. So the best time to call this number is at 7:59 a.m. Get in the queue because there are going to be some prompts. So by the time 8 o'clock hits, you're already in the queue and you're not waiting a long time. All right. So let's keep going. Slide number 2. Now, this is the compensation rate table for 2023 and 2024. If you look to the far left, it says veteran alone, no dependents. Okay. So if you go out to va.gov and look up the compensation rate tables, you'll see the different amounts. If you have one dependent, if you have a spouse with one dependent, if you have a parent, 2 parents, etc. This chart is only for a single veteran, no dependents. Okay. Now, disability rating, you see it between 10 to 100%. Okay. Let's just take the 90 and 100%. As you can see, for 2023, it was 2172.39. For 2024, 2241.91 for the 90%. And then you have the 100% for 2023, 3621.95, 3737.85 for 2024. Okay, so you can see the difference between 2023 and 2024 for a single veteran, no dependents. Also, I want to bring your attention to, look at the difference, the monthly difference between the 90 and 100%. Okay, that's a significant difference. Okay, I have a video on my channel that discusses, hey, you're stuck at 90%. What are some things you can do to get over the hump to 100%? Let's keep going. Slide number 3. Here's slide number 3. This is the dependent pay for each additional child under age 18. Now, I want to bring your attention. It starts at 30%, not the 0%. The reason for that is, in order for a veteran to add a dependent, they have to have a minimum of 30%. If you're 0, 10, or 20, the VA will not allow you to add your dependent to your award to receive monthly compensation for them. Okay, so it starts at 30% all the way down to 100%. And 100% is giving us what, about extra, a little bit over $3 a month. So it's not a huge increase here. $1 difference between 30 and the 50%. It goes up $2 for the 60 to the 80, and then $3 for the 90%. Okay, but it's still an increase, and this is per child. Now, I want to give you a nugget here. If you're at 0, 10, or 20, or this is your first claim, and you feel that you should be at a minimum 30 or higher, you want to submit that dependent form with your claim. The reason why, you don't have to do it after the fact. Okay, so what that means is, let's just say you file a claim and this is your first claim, and you get to 40%. If the VA, VSR, sees that dependent form, when they cash you out and they finalize your claim, they will add them dependents. You would get the back pay, and going forward, you would get the monthly compensation. If not, then you got to go back and add them afterwards, okay? And that is not a priority of the VA to add your dependents, okay? Moving right along, we got our last slide. Now, this is dependent pay for each additional child over age 18 in a qualifying school program. Keep in mind, if your child is under the age of 18, you have to let them know after they turn 18, meaning the VA, that they're in a qualifying school. If you look at that notification letter and that dependent is under the age of 18, when they turn 18, you'll see that date. The VA is dropping them from your award. Okay, so you have to let the VA know. They're not going to hound you. They're not going to send something to your house, okay, that could change in the future. And you have to let them know that. On this slide, I want to bring something to your attention, the 100%. If you are 100% permanent total, you cannot double dip and your dependent is in, let's say your child is in college. The VA is not going to pay you that $334.49 and give them that monthly stipend from the federal government. That is double dipping. It's going to have to be one or the other. So you can forego this $334.49 because guess what? The dependent pay from the federal government, stipend, that's the word I was looking for, stipend, is a lot higher than that $334. I think full-time, it was for 2023 around $1,400 to $1,500 a month if that dependent was going to school full-time. Okay, now, when did it go into effect? December 1st, 2023. When can you expect the first payment? January 1st, 2024. Now, they're going to pay us at the end of December because January 1st is what? A holiday, right? New Year's Eve. So go back and look at this video, look at this chart. You already know, you confirm what the percentage is, okay? What you're getting paid for. You can look at the old amount, and then when you look at the new amount on your bank statement, it should reflect what was in the chart. You want to make sure that it is correct. If not, you can request an audit to make sure they get you the right compensation. So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and don't forget to share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.